Hey music fans, as a roadie I had this great opportunity to tour with all these bands. I wrote a book about my experiences on the road and it was the #1 new release on Amazon and Bios and it's now sold millions of copies on Kindle. I'm Joel Roadie and this is my podcast, Party Like a Rock Star. Let's switch things up. This is a band that you may have heard of just because of the part of the world you live in now and also because you're a man of refined taste, clearly. Have you heard of a band called NIGHTWISH, and they're from Finland?
No.
Oh, cool. All right.
Honestly, I saw them on one of your clips, but I didn't watch the clip. I just saw the name. I was like, who's NIGHTWISH? So,
my next guest on my Road Dogs and Rock Gods series is Mr. Glenn Felton, I think. I say I think because Glenn has an identical twin brother who's also a roadie. They're both lighting guys, and so I've known them a long time, and they're good dudes, man. They're really good guys. I did interview them together. They tell some fun stories. You guys should check it out if you want to. Anyway, a little bit of background on Glenn. He did start as a lighting guy. He's now a production manager, a stage manager. He's toured with people like Tori, Amos, Peter Frampton, John Fogerty. He was on Ozzfest, Bonnie Raitt, Zach Brown Band, Keb Mo, Alabama, Guns N' Roses, Cher, Jackson Brown, Boston, Spin Doctors, Steve Miller Band, Earth, Wind & Fire, Madeleine, Peyroux, Journey, and Jars of Clay. He's a great guy. I think you're going to like him. He grew up here in the States, in Washington State, actually, but he now lives in Norway. And so he's traveled afar, guys. I also want to throw a shout out, a thank you to the people here at Tokyo Treat for sending me not one, but they also sent me another gift box. These are 2 different boxes. If you guys are more interested in this one, it's sakura.co. And they're filled with treats from Japan. They're still sealed because I've had these before. And my friends come and steal the stuff out of them. In all seriousness, it is part of the fun. It's really nice to try different things from different parts of the world, and I really like this stuff from Japan. Thank you guys for continuously sending me this stuff. I love them. Anyway, let's jump into the next one here and see what my friend Glenn Felton has to say about your favorite band.
Live at Wacken, yeah. That's a fest to play.
It's a big one. So this is Live at Wacken. It's a track called Storytime. Now, I'm choosing this track because I like to switch it up a little bit for myself. I'm a big fan now. I like this band so much, but also to the people who watch a little bit. So I think Storytime's a cool track. I'm prefacing this because most people do the reaction videos to the same couple tracks here. And so I'm trying to switch things up and keep it interesting. The idea here is to open the door to get you to listen to new bands, new experiences and stuff like that, which you're of course open to. So let's jump into story time. You can let me know what you think after.
I think it's time for a little story. It's definitely story time.
heard that for a while. All right, what do you think?
Well, I'm going to give you this. She's got a set of pipes on her. She can sing.
She can sing.
The overall, just the, I don't know what you want to describe it. The way they went into the bridge without really going into a bridge was very cool. And then they did the big breakdown. So they went into this this kind of a bridge, and it was like, oh, but it's not a bridge, but there's something happening. But the band just kind of kept going right through it. You're like, okay, that's okay. A couple of notes on the production side that I noticed.
What do you got?
They can talk to their LD, whoever did that one for them, but the nod to the ACL look with the pointies or whatever was in that rig,
right?
Much respected for that kind of show. And then a little nod. I mean, from what I saw, just like a little nod to the old icons, which you and I know, the blue and white, the blue and white flash, because you could get the flag to jump in and out of that super quick and make the effects out of it. So, thank you, Keeley.
64 pounds apiece.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the new Vipers are right up there with them. So,
yeah, I haven't even seen one of those.
I mean, but yeah, the set design is kind of cool for the keyboard to give you that, yeah, we cut up an old pipe organ and and we made it work for stage. I'm like, yeah, it works. It looks really cool with the vibe of their music.
Yeah.
And then when she went into not really operatic, but operatic-ish vocal, that was like, oh, that was a surprise. That was really nice. I'd go watch them. I'd go watch that show.
They're so good, man. I'm never let down. It's great when you can see a band a number of times and videos or live or whatever, and you don't get tired of it. We talked about last time about big Tori Amos fan, so I imagine every night with Tori Amos just as like bliss.
Well, I know for a lot of her fans, it was. I wasn't much into her music when I started. It took me half the tour to catch the next to the last song one. It was like, oh, is that the one? The tour manager looked at me. She goes, it only took you 3 months to start recognizing the songs. I'm like, well, really not on any of my playlist.
I dig her, man. I dig her. She's
a sweetheart. Yeah. I'd take a bullet.
She's nice.
Just for working for her. I mean, she was such a lovely, lovely person to work for.
Cool.
So, yeah.
All right, let's switch up again. Have we heard of a young man? His name is Dimash, and he's out of Kazakhstan.
Oh.
No. Okay. Not on your phone. Let's jump into some Dimash. You can let me know what you think of him. Hey, the podcast is over. What are you still doing here? Well, while you're here, like and subscribe. Thanks.